Welcome to Knockouts on the Run. I said it. Knockouts on the Run. Our new name. We got a boxer and a runner. Just makes sense. Shout out to the old man that came into my work and suggested this name for us. He's a professional sports broadcaster in Chicago, and he suggested this name to us. He gave me his business card and everything. He said you guys need something that.
What's his name?
I forgot. It's in my wallet, but I should probably know his name. I'll come up with it sometime later on the road. But he told us we need something that catches the attention and that describes who we are. Knockouts on the Run. He knocks people out, and I run. So it makes sense. So this is the first time that we are as that brand, and Gen Z still will be, it'll still be a part of us. It's not going anywhere. Just this is our new brand. So
as Seb said, professional fighter, professional runner. He runs, sponsored by New Balance. I professionally box, and we love to talk about sports. So let's get on the way with our season preview.
All right, AFC West, correct?
AFC West.
That is what we are going to talk about. We're going to give you our records, what we think is going to happen, have some side notes about these teams, and I'll let EJ kick us off with this one, man.
All right, so I'm going to start off with the division winners, and it's the same division winners that it's been for the last 7 years, okay? And it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, all right? The Kansas City Chiefs are going to go 14-3. They're going to start 4-0. Their first loss is actually going to be to the Jags in Jacksonville. It's early in the season. It's week 5. I think it's going to be a little hot. And if you remember last year, maybe it was 2 years ago when they played the Jags, they barely won. They barely beat the Jags in Jacksonville. Okay. It's an easy game to sleepwalk through. You can't get motivated. It's an old stadium. It's Jacksonville. It's not a very amusing city, okay? And then after they lose to the Jags and they're at 4-1, they're then going to win 3 in a row after that, before losing to Buffalo, because, of course, they're going to lose to Buffalo in the regular season because they're going to beat Buffalo in the playoffs. Then that's going to put them at 7-2 heading into the Week 10 bye. After the Week 10 bye, they are going to win 7 of their last 8 games, losing their last game of the season against the Raiders because they are going to be resting their starters.
I said the same thing.
Yeah?
Losing the last game of season versus the Raiders.
They always lose to the Raiders at least once a year, bro.
Yeah, I know. Last year, it was on Christmas.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, sorry.
You're right about that. Now, after that, we are going to be talking about the Broncos. They are going to be finishing 11-7. So this is another very good team, playoff team. They made the playoffs last year. We've heard nothing but positivity coming out of camp.
Is there only 17 games or are there 18 games?
There's 17 games, 18 weeks. So 11-8. I'm sorry, 11-6. Jeez, I can't do math. I've been punched too many times, all right? I'm sorry, but just bear with me. They're going to be 11-6, okay? Sean Payton said that Bo Nix could be a top 5 quarterback. That will give Bo Nix confidence along with the rest of the team, and they will start the season hot 2-0. Then end up 2-2, so they'll lose 2 games after that. Then after that, they're going to go win 6 straight, having that winning streak ended by the Chiefs at home. So the Chiefs are going to stomp into Denver and beat them and kill their 6-game winning streak, which will then start another streak, but it will be a 3-game losing streak. And they will lose to Washington and the Raiders after they lose to the Chiefs. Then they will finish 3-1 for the final 4 weeks of the season, ending with an at-home win against the Chargers. They will split with the Chargers, and they will get swept by the Chiefs, finishing with a 3-3 divisional record and finishing with 11-7 overall record, which is crazy because
11-6.
11-6. I'm sorry. Thank you. Golly, bear with me.
It's because I got the same.
You said 11-7.
Go on.
Okay. Now, we're going to talk about the Chargers, another great team that you hear a lot of positive things from coming out of camp. But they're going to start the season 0-1. You said, yeah, Keenan Allen just got added to that team, which, that tells me a lot about Quentin Johnson. That means they don't have confidence in him.
Oh.
If they're picking up Keenan Allen, you have Quentin Johnson, Trey Harris, and Ladd McConkey. I think Trey Harris is pretty good, but that means there's something not up with Quentin Johnson. Be aware on your fantasy football drafts. After they start 0-1, they will go on to win 5 in a row. They will go into week 12 bye with a 7-4 record. Then, after that 7-4 record in that bye week, they will lose 3 straight to Vegas, Philly, and KC. After that, they will win back-to-back games against Dallas and Houston, so they will beat both Texas teams. And they will lose on the road in the season finale against Denver, which will knock them out of the playoff race.
Okay, and then Las Vegas.
They're going to be last place. But they're honestly going to be a pretty respectable last place because I have them finishing at 7-10.
Just copy my notes, man.
Really? You have the same exact records?
I mean, well, don't spoil it, but, man, like...
Really? I want to hear the case. We'll start the season. They will start the season 0-3.
I wish we played.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying we. Screw that. They'll start the season 0-3. Into the early bye, so week 8 bye. So after 7 weeks of the season, they're going to be 2-5. All right, it's going to be pretty rough. It's going to be looking pretty rough. They're going to be questioning Geno. Then they will pull things together, going 5-5 the last 10 games, and winning against the Chiefs at home in the last game, going into the next season with momentum, because the Chiefs will be resting all their starters. They have Chip Kelly. I have a special hatred for Chip Kelly.
Yeah,
okay, he traded LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, got rid of Michael Vick, but I'm just not. We can go on and on about Chip Kelly. All right, but they'll win some games because they have some young teams that I don't think can handle Vegas.
No,
like they have the Browns, Shedeur in Vegas. That's a nightmare. You better give him a 6 p.m. curfew because the dude doing this after preseason first down runs, like flexing his watch, I don't want anywhere near Vegas. So I think they definitely beat the Browns. Then they're definitely going to beat the Bears because I think Caleb can't handle Vegas either. I think he's a young, flashy guy, and he's from California. So I think he's going to crap the bed against Vegas. Both young QBs that can't handle this. And then the Giants, they have Malik Neighbors. Russell Wilson, he's a mess, but he acts like a professional. I don't know if he can handle Vegas. And I just have definitely those 3 teams losing on the road and Vegas beating them at home. So Vegas will be last in the division at 7-10.
All right, well, that takes me to my records, and I'm gonna go from last to first. So, so you guys don't suspect none. My last place team, obviously, I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen in this division with this team. Las Vegas at 7-10. I don't believe in Geno Smith. I think Seattle let him go for a reason because he just isn't who he used to be, and to be honest, he's always been mid. But when it comes to Vegas,
he is mid.
It's just who's going to make plays on the offensive side of the ball. Ashton Genty, granted, I know it's preseason, but his first 3 plays of the NFL. -3 yards in his preseason. I mean, that's not. I'm not trying to say he's not going to be he's going to be a bust. He's not going to be a bust. But in preseason, if you're getting -3 yards from 3 plays, I mean, you got the ball 3 times. That's concerning to me. So
I watched it, and it's not even so much Genty.
That's what I was about to say.
I was like,
that's what I was about to say. That offensive line is horrendous. Geno Smith is going to be getting hit nonstop. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't wish this on anybody, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hurt by week 6 because I mean he's going to
the bye week.
He's going to get clobbered. And then you look at the receivers. Who's there? I don't know any Vegas receivers off the top of my head.
I tell you what. Jacoby Myers, I think, is going to have a good year.
Jacoby Myers. Screw him.
He ain't no difference maker, but for fantasy football, I honestly think Geno's going to be feeding him.
They don't have Devontae Adams anymore. They don't have anybody that they had last year, which I think this year's going to be a...
Brock Bowers is wide receiver 1.
Brock Bowers is going to be the guy that is going to be getting the ball the most of the time. Defensive side of the ball, they have Crosby, which is pretty big, but they don't have corners. They don't have any linebackers. They don't have anything but Max Crosby. So I think they're going to win games because I think these players are trying to prove something. There's a lot of young players on this team trying to prove that they do very well, all that belong in the NFL. I just don't see it. So 7-10.
I think they have a home field advantage too.
They do. I mean,
Vegas is like
I have them like beating the Chiefs once. And then they're just gonna go win, loss, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss. I mean, it's just gonna be up and down all year. Coaching is still new too. So, yeah, I think Tom Brady is, however, taking his team to the right place though. So Vegas will be competitive.
He has ownership in it.
He does. My third place team. This might surprise you guys. I got the Chargers at 10-7.
Okay.
All right. I think they're gonna start the season off by beating the Chiefs. Okay, because that is the first game, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, yeah. They're gonna they're gonna start off the season by beating the Chiefs.
So you have the Chiefs starting 0-1.
I have the Chiefs starting 0-1, but
okay.
You'll see what I have for them. And they're gonna go on a 4-game win streak at some point in the season. I think Chargers have a dynamic all-out backfield. I think they got the receivers. I think Ladd and Keenan Allen. Yes, he's old, but I think that's gonna be a really lethal combination. And then Justin Herbert, he is elite, so pretty good defense as well. Chargers are going to be 10-7, but they are in a division with the Broncos and the Chiefs. You see those teams twice a year. If you're combining them, now that's 4 times a year. That's going to be 2-2. I feel like they're all going to all split games with each other, home and away. It's just how it is in this. That takes me to my Broncos. And Denver will be 11-6. I know people are saying, they're gonna take a year off or whatever, but I think Bo Nix is the truth, and I think this Broncos team is sleepy and they're very scary. They have many great pieces there. Isn't Jerry Jeudy there?
No. Jerry Judy's now on the Browns.
Jerry Jeudy.
But they have Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton.
Pat Bryant, who they just drafted, is pretty good.
And then who is
Marvin Mims.
Marvin Mims. That's the guy I was thinking of.
J.K. Dobbins.
I think Marvin Mims is going to have a tremendous year. Fantasy sleeper right there.
Marvin Mims is good. He's a stud. And their running back,
you didn't watch that game versus the All-Out Bengals last year.
But I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was insane.
His touchdown.
So
it was his game winning or overtime.
Him and T. Higgins were going back and forth, it felt like.
No, Mims is a stud, bro. When he played for Oklahoma, I was like, yeah, this guy's raw.
I think the Broncos are going to split games with the Chiefs as well. I think Denver is also going to go on a win streak this year, but they're going to start the season off 2-2. So they're going to lose to the Colts and the Chargers, and then beat Cincinnati. Oh shit! I beat the Eagles. I don't know if that's going to happen.
I think I had them beating the Eagles.
So they might actually beat the Eagles because that's a team that's you kind of underestimate, and I think Nick Sirianni is going to underestimate this team. Like they are lethal. So
isn't it in Philly?
It is in Philly.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Give me a second. Squeeze me. All right. But you can go on about the Chiefs.
So, all right. It's funny. Chiefs.
Yeah, no, I actually have them beating Philadelphia in Philly.
So, I'm glad we agree on that.
Beating us.
I just think the Eagles, they're going to have some teams that will beat them at home.
The Eagles lose to Sean Payton a lot.
Bro, the Eagles have a hard schedule. Let's just put that out there right now.
The hardest schedule.
The second hardest.
We won the Super Bowl. But either way, yes, we're the second hardest. But Sean Payton is very good against the Eagles. When he was on the Saints, I hated playing the Saints because they would almost always beat us. We couldn't defend our title against them. We lost in the divisional round. Alshon Jeffrey dropped. Nick Foles is 0-2 against Sean Payton on the playoffs when he plays for the Eagles.
All right, so to the Chiefs, they're going to be 13-4. Start the season off 0-1, like I said, against the Chargers.
Okay, so we're not the same, but we're pretty close. I had 14-3. I had 9 wins for the Chargers.
I have them going on a 5-game streak from week 6 to week 10. Or week 11, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, week 5 to week 10. In a 5-game streak. Then they're going to lose to the Broncos. And then they're going to win their last 6 out of 7 games. They're going to lose to the Raiders because by week 15, they already have a playoff spot locked up, I feel like. If it's wild card or not, it will be locked up. Chiefs will have nothing to play for in the last week 18 game versus Las Vegas. And Vegas always somehow beats them at least once a year. Chiefs are going to be 13-4, but they're going to win this division. However, I'll tell you right now, they're not getting. I'll tell you right now, they're not getting past Cincinnati in the playoffs. So,
bro, you're crazy.
Sorry.
Pat Mahomes is going to lose to a team that doesn't have a defense?
Burrowhead is one that is all I got to say. Burrowhead.
Bro, you can beat
Burrowhead.
Burrow can beat Mahomes and a team with a defense. but Mahomes can't beat Burrow,
Burrow
and a
owns-
team without a defense?
Joe Burrow owns Arrowhead
No, he
Stadium.
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
What happened last time they
He
played?
has a
in Arrowhead?
500 record there.
That don't mean you own it.
He's above 500, I should say. I'm sorry. You could fact
Bro,
check.
last time, yes, Burrow's great. Right up there with Joe Burrow. I mean, right up there with Pat Mahomes. But,
Cincinnati's losing.
bro, Cincinnati has no defense. Their defense is so trash.
Okay, you get into a shootout. That's it. You get into a shootout, and I feel like
You don't get in a shootout with Pat Mahomes.
Joe Burrow can, and he's proven it before. It's gonna happen.
I don't think
Telling you right now, the Cincinnati All Bengals will beat the Chiefs in Burrowhead. Thank you very much. Would that conclude this episode now, or is there more things they have to say?
checked. Go on.
I need to be checked for what? CTE?
You
I don't
need
think
to see
so.
where you fall on the spectrum.
Spectrum? Yeah, that's funny. I will buy
Yeah,
a...
bro, it's like purple outside.
If...
No, I'm not on drugs. It is purple outside. We live in Florida.
If
South
Joe
Florida.
Burrow,
It's
if Joe
pretty.
Burrow beats the Chiefs and eliminates them in the playoffs, I will buy a Joe Burrow jersey. Saying it right now, and it's gonna happen.
Which
so
stay tuned for the next episode because Seb is gonna have some special apparel on.
I will. See you guys.